Whoa, what's the matter, Truella? I'm so hungry. Oh, I know that feeling. Sometimes I get really hungry too. Yeah, I just really want ice cream. Ice cream? Well, I love ice cream. Me too. But when I asked my mom, she said I could have an apple or a banana or what else did she say? Some carrots, a piece of toast. Oh, well, those sound like really great options, Truella. Yeah, but I wanted ice cream. I know. I understand that you are feeling hungry and that you want a special treat. Yeah, I really like ice cream. Well, ice cream isn't always the best choice. Sometimes it's good to make other choices too. Yeah, I guess so. But I'm still so hungry. Yeah, I understand. You know, the people of Israel also were starting to get really hungry. Oh yeah, cause they were living in a place that wasn't their house. Yeah, that's right. They left Egypt and were going to the place that God had promised them, but along the way, it was taking them a little bit of time. Oh, yeah, it was taking some time. Well, couldn't they go to the grocery store? Well, no, in the desert, there wasn't a grocery store, and there also wasn't ways to get food to them. Oh no, what are they gonna do? Well, they were starting to get really hungry too. They had been in the wilderness for about a month. Whoa, that's a long time. It is a long time, and any food that they brought with them, they had started to run out of it. Oh no, they must have been really hungry. They were very hungry and thirsty. But guess what? What? Well, God gave them a special gift. What's that? Well, God gave them a special kind of food. Did he give them ice cream? No, he didn't give them ice cream, but he gave them something that helped them keep healthy and to keep strong. It was one kind of food, and they called it manna. Manna! Yeah, manna. Manna! Can you say manna? That's right, manna. What does manna taste like? Well, the Bible kind of describes it as kind of like a wafer, so like a cracker kind of, that was a little bit sweet, but had some different taste to it. It's not something that you can find at the grocery store or anywhere else. We don't actually know what it tastes like. Oh, that's weird. It's true. It is very different. It was a special kind of food that God gave the people of Israel while they were in the wilderness. They would wake up every morning and there would be manna on the ground. What? It grew on the ground? Well, I don't know if it grew on the ground. It kind of sounded like, you know when you wake up in the morning sometimes and the grass is a little bit wet? Yeah? Well, this manna was kind of like how the grass is wet in the morning, like dew. It would show up in the morning time and people would collect just enough. They would get enough just for that day to eat at breakfast and lunch and dinner, and then they wouldn't have any more because the next day there would be more on the ground. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. It is very interesting. God gave them a good gift of food. You know what? He also gave them some water to drink. What? Yeah, they were in a place where you couldn't turn on the taps and have water come out. There wasn't a special place you could go buy a water bottle. It was just out in the middle of nowhere, and there weren't really many streams or places for them to get water. So God made sure that they had water to drink too. Wow, that is really nice of God. It is really nice of God. He made sure the people had manna and water, and even he gave them a special kind of meat to eat called quail. Quail? Yeah, it's a kind of bird. Kind of like chicken, but different. Oh, so they had manna, water, and quail. That's right. God gave them manna, water, and quail. And all of those things were gifts to them so that they would have food to eat. Wow, that's so nice. It is so nice. Did you know that God has given us all the food that we eat? God is generous, which means that He gives us good gifts. He gives us what we need for every day. Wow, that's what the Israelites were learning, isn't it? Yes, they were learning that they can trust God every single day, that He would always give them what they needed. They would go to bed at night, and they would wake up in the morning and they would find manna on the ground. Wow, that's so nice. It is. God is a very generous God, and He gave the people of Israel food. Even though the Israelites were complaining and whining and saying, we're so hungry, God forgot about us. Do you think that God actually forgot about the Israelites? Nope. No, He didn't. God did not forget about the Israelites, and He gave them good gifts, even though they were complaining and whining. Yeah, sometimes I complain and whine too. I know, me too. But I'm trying to work really hard, and one way to do that is to be thankful, to thank God for all of His good gifts. Let's thank God for some good gifts together. I am thankful for my breakfast. I had a muffin today for breakfast. What did you have, Truella? I had some toast. That sounds delicious. What did you have for breakfast this morning? Thank God for your breakfast today too. There's so many things that God has given us as good gifts, and we can thank Him for those things. That's all I have for our story today. I hope you have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you next week to talk a little bit more about Moses. Bye, everyone. Bye. Hi, hello, welcome. I've gathered us all here in the library today to talk about my favorite thing ever, words. I love words so much. I love to read them. I love to write them. I love to say them. I love words. And today I wanted to show you some special gifts I got. Look at these. These are some good gifts. These are good things that I got. They're books. I love books. They're so good. I love reading them. I love looking at the pictures. I just love books. And this reminds me of our verse today. This verse is found in Deuteronomy 26:11b. Ha! Guess what? We've done a lot of A's, but we haven't done any B's. What do you think B means? The end of the verse. You're right. So this is the end of Deuteronomy 26:11b. Now, here's our verse. Rejoice in all the good things the Lord has given you. Wow, like these books. Oh, let's say that again. Rejoice in all the good things the Lord has given you. Wow, God gives good gifts. He is a good gift giver, like giving us words. I love words. One more time. Rejoice in all the good things the Lord has given you. Deuteronomy 26:11b. Well, that's all I have for today. Myrna out.
Hi everybody, we're gonna make bread today.
Our ingredients are 1.5 tablespoons of yeast, half a cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of honey, 3.5 to 4 cups of flour, and 2 teaspoons of salt.
We gotta mix one more and honey and yeast.
The monkeys in the jungle say thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The monkeys in the jungle say thank you.
You mix that up and let it foam. Let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Now we gotta mix some flour and salt. Okay.
You can add 1 more cup of warm water and mix it up, and then let it rise in a warm place for about 30 minutes to an hour. Once you've let your dough rise, you can just knead it on a floured surface for a few minutes, put it on a baking sheet, and bake it in the oven at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes, and then enjoy. Another activity that you can do is you can make a thank you card for God. In Deuteronomy 26:11, it says, "Rejoice in all the good things the Lord has given you." So you can make a card using pens, paper, stickers, and you can say thank you to God for all the things that He has given you.